What's up, guys? Unusual Suspects here. It's me, Shaun, Corey, Cole, and Josh. We're here with another video, and we've got a question. Who's got a question?
I've got a question.
No, Shaun's got a question.
So, what my question was is like, so I was on Instagram, and then one of my boys sent like a video to the Instagram group chat, and it was Terroll Lewis. You know that guy that
was £20.
Yeah. And he was giving £20 to like these two little kids in Birmingham or something like that. And then my boy, he put it in the group chat, and he was like, "That's wet." And I was like, "I don't think it's wet, because at the end of the day, someone's been like given money." And he was like, "Oh no, it's not." Then I said to him, "How about God's plan?" And he had a bit of a. So my question really was just like, does filming a good deed invalidate the action?
I don't think it does.
Yeah.
I think depending on how you do it and what you're doing, you go on Instagram and you go on and you see someone handing someone over money, someone who's less fortunate than ourselves, that might encourage you to go out and make a difference as well.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Be the difference you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
So on the one hand, I would say, boom, no, it doesn't invalidate it. If it's for the right reasons.
Yeah.
If you film yourself giving a homeless man £1,000 just because you can, it's a bit different. If you know what I mean, your reasons have to be correct.
But does that mean that like we can all get like someone's gonna pull up on us and give us money? What
if they want to?
Because one, that's never happened to me. Two, my mum always said don't take nothing from strangers. So even if I was a child and someone said to me, "Oh bro, hold this £20," I'm gonna say no thanks, because do you know what I mean? I can't explain that to my mum. Like a strange man pulled up in a car and wound down the window and gave me £20 and said, "Split it between you two, yeah, safe." And drove up. Like, how do you explain that?
True,
I didn't think about that.
Like split it between you two. Like
get that, you got 10.
Man's gonna go to JD and buy what? Socks.
Free Max socks.
I don't know.
Drake though, if Drake did it, if Drake dropped by and gave you what 100,000. I'm going home, mum. Drake just gave me 100 bag.
If I didn't accept it,
that was a music video now.
But that's but it was based on something that really happened. They actually did it. They whole budget to give people money.
But that's what I'm saying. Like my problem was that people were saying, because they weren't saying like Terroll was wet because like obviously you shouldn't be really taking money from strangers or whatever. Like some people are brought up like that. They were saying it because they're thinking he's doing it to increase his like clout on Instagram, especially because he's negative, seen in a negative light. And it's like fair enough, because even when you do good things for people, you want to feel good about it. Like that is why we do things. So at the end of the day, we already have kind of greedy intentions, if you know what I mean. So I feel like, and then it was like with Drake, he was like, "Oh, it's the label's money, so like it's alright." And it's like Drake could have given that money away anyway off camera, like. To Drake, $1 million is not a lot.
That's true. That's true.
Like, I feel like celebrities are under a lot of pressure, because like if they don't record themselves like giving to charity, they get a lot of like. I remember even Stormzy used to get, even though like, because he didn't used to put it out as much like he did certain charities. So like he'd get messages saying, "Oh, how come you've gotten so big now and you've made so much money, but you're not giving anything back to the community?"
Right, that's true.
But I personally believe that the best form of charity is when you don't document it and show it, because you just did it for those reasons.
Right.
But I recognize in the real world they're under a lot of pressure, because if they don't do that, they're getting a lot of that's another catch-22, because if they do put it out there, people are like, "Oh, you're only doing it to get clout, or you're only doing that to put this image of yourself and profit from it." But if they don't, people start kicking up a fuss anyway. So I feel like
I mean, footballers have to do it. You will see footballers having to do the rounds from you're a youngster, you're under 18, you have to go to the little kids hospitals and go by taking pictures and signing and stuff.
That's all part of your
but I feel like
contract, isn't it?
It's part of the contract. But for someone like Stormzy, I feel like the real charity is doing dirt. You got to get your hands dirty. I don't like forget giving to feel better about yourself. Give because you want to see somebody better than they are. Don't do it because you want to feel better about yourself.
Right.
Because then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. If you're giving to charity just because you want to feel better about yourself, you're gonna have to keep giving. Because what happens when you feel shit about yourself? What, you're gonna give again?
Well, what I'm saying is 10 minutes. My point was like, so let's say like when I walk past homeless people, even if I don't have money to give them, I feel bad.
Right. I wouldn't give them money. I'll give them food.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So I have to give them something, like, or else I feel bad.
If I've got food on me, say I've got a sandwich, like I've done it before. I'm getting back from work and I've had just bought my lunch, £3 meal deal, mini cheddars, little chicken and bacon sandwich things. I was younger. And obviously, I'm walking past homeless guy and I'm thinking, rare, like, let me just give him part of my lunch.
Like gives him 1 mini cheddar.
No,
Guns flying face in the face.
On Instagram.
I feel good sometimes. I don't.
Drake was saying, that's why he's talking about that. I gave man my Lucozade, and I had the dirtiest dry mouth. Have you tried to eat mini cheddars?
Yeah, no, mini cheddars.
Make it first.
So you didn't give
Bad
him,
dust.
what you say? You didn't give him the mini cheddar.
I gave him the drink.
Oh,
I gave him
you
the
gave him
Lucozade.
the
So I didn't have no
Lucozade,
drink on my food.
Right.
So,
right.
but obviously, I didn't do that because I wanted to feel good about myself. I did it because I couldn't walk away from that guy knowing, seeing him worse off than myself, knowing that I'm okay, and what I can help, man.
Yeah.
Saying that, there are a lot of dodgy people out there. I got finessed the other day for a chicken kebab, but I'm not gonna go into that.
Damn.
Raw. You know, I'm not gonna lie. There's part of me feels like there's certain man on the road, and it's a business thing. Where,
Bro,
it's
like
a career.
there's a man like there's
It's a
the get me
career.
like there's
I did
a
something
there's a man
for you,
saying,
so you
alright,
have to do
you're
something
here,
for me.
London
here.
Bridge.
You know, rotate the posts.
Go
You
London
get me,
Bridge.
like-
Go London Bridge. London Bridge. There's 3 man. Throughout the day, throughout the week.
Yeah.
There's chopping
Yeah,
and changing.
yeah.
You go there,
Yeah.
see man with a dog.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that the same dog from yesterday? That same dog licked my stupid hand yesterday. Why is he here? Who are you, bro?
yeah,
It's your
yeah.
dog. Bro, it's mad.
Yeah,
I don't understand why
What
the
the
girls normally always wear hijab as well. Did you realize? Because they're not Muslim. They're probably not. I mean, but like I always see.
So I know what he's talking about.
Do
still.
you know what I mean? So, like,
There was
on
even a
my-
documentary about it.
Yeah.
like,
What, the
there's-
tissue you mean?
There's
Huh?
With the tissue.
No. So
No,
so the people when
Beggars.
they're on the road, so you have a girl, they choose to wear their hijab on purpose because even though they don't wear it normally, like they've caught these homeless people taking it off as they're going back home or like getting in the car.
So
just to
some
get
of
more
these
money.
people are doing better, and this is a massive like diversion.
Wait,
some
wait,
people
yeah.
are doing better than us.
But alright, back
Alright,
to
come on.
what you
Massive
said.
homes in
I
like
think
Romania and
because everybody liked the God's Plan video. Everybody
Yeah.
thought it was bad.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, yeah, man, he's giving out dough, he's changing people's lives. And I think, yeah, that's true at the same time. Do you get me? Like, because certain people like would love a helping hand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Me included, fam. If someone's got a spare 10, bro, if someone's got a spare 10, 20, 50, 100 bags for man,
Help me.
God's plan, I'm here. I'm here. Like, honestly, don't feel no way.
No,
I'll
but it was
take
done
and smile.
differently though.
But
His video was so crude.
that's what I was gonna say. This is what I'm trying to say. So, but then you flip it over. You flip it over, and you think
the
to this
Terroll
thing.
one.
Yeah, the Terroll one where
But I think-
it's subjective. I think everybody likes Drake, so whatever he does,
Yeah,
people are just gonna say, "Oh, it's Drake, hey, Drake."
Yeah.
So, do you get me?
And-
But when my man, he's a bit of a villain.
Yeah, exactly.
At the moment,
That's
do you
what
get
I'm
me?
saying.
He's a bit of a
Negative.
villain.
Wait,
So
hold on. What did he do?
Basically,
when he broke up with his
Yeah, he broke
ex,
up with-
there was YouTube
Okay.
videos. Oh, he was doing.
Mad thing. Alright.
You get me? Like madness.
But they were both doing the passer on both sides.
Of course, because they're both hurting. That's what hurt people.
Yeah, but
Come on,
be
bro.
hurt inside, don't put it on YouTube. Anyway.
They were a YouTube couple. They were Instagram
Listen,
couple.
it's publicity.
They were goals.
Either way, it's publicity.
It's publicity.
YouTube goes.
It's publicity. But if you think about it, though, I don't think it's necessarily like bad publicity. Though I don't think it's a
No
bad
publicity
thing.
is bad publicity.
I wouldn't take it like charity starts at home for man, innit? So if I got a spare 20, it's going to my cousins or it go to my brother or my little sister. It's not. I'm not gonna like the most I will give a man on the most I've ever given a man on the street is £1, one nug. That's it. That's it. Whether like, and I won't even get it for parking. Yes, I know, but still, like, I'm not out. Like me personally, I'm not out here just shopping, just jogging like this because, bro, I'm trying to get it as well. I'm out here trying to get it as well, and I got a big family, bro.
Yeah, but
when
you're
it
not in
comes
the
to-
same
when it
position.
comes
Like
to-
he's got
but when it-
presumably he's got money, right?
Presumably, that's the word. But when it comes to like filming it, you will never like. I don't feel like you should film it, but I don't dog anybody that does. Do you get me?
the thing about him, I feel like he's just trying to show people that he's not this. It's not a thing where he's trying to, oh yeah, I'm a good guy, but it's like I'm not just this bad guy that just.
Yeah, but
is
that's
only
so
doing about
simplistic.
bad
Like,
action.
oh, now that I've given you 20 quid that you have to split with your other mate. Like, literally, the video is
No,
him
no, no,
driving by.
because the thing
he's
is,
just
it's
driving
like-
by. He
I was
rolls
just
down the
thinking
window
that,
and he was like, here,
That was
and that's it.
premeditated. Because he started filming before he got there.
Yeah.
It wasn't like his
No,
boy
yeah,
was
but
filming in the
fair enough.
scene,
But what I'm
oh,
saying
look,
is
man.
like, it's another thing as well where like I think he's like people were trying to show as well that they're looking after the younger kids. You know what I mean? Like because that kid, the same way like that £20 might have just stopped them from I don't know,
Doing
some stupidness to exactly. So I think what he's trying to show as well like
£20.
because Yeah, kids, man. Don't
£20
kids actually
a
come to
bro.
shop.
That is 10 quid each,
Even
bro.
if you rob a pack of Haribos, that's £1, bro. But now
Boris
it's
like
like
a house less than 100.
yeah.
Film it too.
No, but it's the way.
And another thing is like what you need to realize is that like this guy's an influencer, whether people like it or not.
100%.
So what he needs to be doing is good. What he needs to be seen doing on camera is good because he has influence. So that is a good thing as well. Like it's like people are forgetting that like this guy
But
actually has
when you bring
influence.
it back to it, you're thinking about good deeds, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what was your question? Does a
The
film
film
Does it invalidate it?
invalidate that.
I think it kind of does, because if you're gonna do a good deed, why do you want it on camera? You're doing it for you, innit?
Because if you don't put it on camera though, if you're a celebrity, people are going to be like, hang on, why aren't you giving
No,
the
forget
camera?
the whole
That's
celebrity
like-
thing. But I'm saying
That's like saying if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it.
But
then
no,
a tree
that's
falls.
only if you're a celebrity. If you're an everyday person, no one's like. I'm not going to be like, why aren't you giving to charity? Why? I'm not going to do that. But
Yeah,
like,
what-
so
what
then
if
you
you're-
don't need to
but
record
then
it.
it's
What if
not
you're doing
his
it to inspire
position.
other people?
that's what I'm saying. People are forgetting that.
You can
Yes,
do that to
it's-
inspire other people. I might see, like I said, I might see something and think rare. Like I've seen this. This is a kind act, selfless act.
Yeah.
I might not go and give money to someone, but I might hold a door open for someone. I might do something nice to
Yeah,
change
that's
somebody's
what I'm
day
saying,
because that like Cole was saying earlier about energies. If you give out good energy and your day is you see good energy straight away first thing in the morning in Instagram. Oh, that's set me up for the day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and be good energy. I'm gonna go and give this person good energy. Do you know what I'm saying? I think
Okay.
so. It depends.
Okay.
I think
so
it depends how
maybe
you do it.
his thought probably counted, but the execution was poor.
I think the execution of the
that's
act
what
was
I
bad.
think it was. The
Yeah.
exit, the rolling down the window like an old school pimp. They're giving them out. I split that between. Hey, do you get me? It
Like
was
a
a bit.
holder.
It was a bit too. It was a bit
Yeah,
too
he did it.
forced.
No,
for
he
me.
tried, I think he just tried to make it look like proper, like I'm the older that's like looking after people.
I reckon if he had gone up to the boys, tried to find out about their stories, and actually put the stories in, like,
Yeah.
I think it'd been
Speak
like,
with
Maybe
them.
he
these
did
two.
though.
Huh?
Maybe he
Yeah,
did.
but if he had put that up,
Did you speak
and then
to them?
and then the video, say he had a picture with the two boys, and then like a thing saying, I just met these two boys, the parents, rare, tear. You know, I want them to stay at each other, so I gave them score. So you see the video, then you're gonna think, alright, cool, that's legit.
That's genuine.
Another-
Did he talk to them? Mike?
You don't know.
No, no,
I think he did actually. I know.
but
I
did he?
think he
You
might
know
have
what?
still.
Well, afterwards.
Another
Yeah, I
another
think you
point.
might have to pull up
my
that video.
friends pulled us. I want to know what you guys think of it. Is that they said if you're like, let's say I'm gonna give you money, and I'm filming you, that like I'm kind of what was that? It's kind of embarrassing for you. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Pride.
Yeah, it's like pride thing. And I said like, at the end of the day, they're like giving you money. I know it's like, because what you're saying is like, yeah, you have a certain sort of, like, let's say homeless people have a certain sort of pride. They don't want their face to be all over like the Snapchat or whatever, with
Yeah.
people giving their money because of the pride. And I didn't
Alright.
agree personally, but I don't know.
How all I know is like when I was growing up, if
Yeah.
an older gave you money, it will always follow with if you need anything, shout man.
Yeah.
And then when you see man again and you've taken that money, it's saying, alright bro, remember that time I gave you that 20? Ah yeah, I remember
I
that
should do
stuff.
something.
Alright, well just literally run on the road to pick up this package for man, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like it always led to something else,
Yeah.
which is why I could never accept anything without me knowing that it can come with repercussions. Do you get me? Like, but I know that at the same time he wasn't doing it like that. He was just doing it because he's like, bro, like let me be nice, let me give some money away. And if people want to give money, bro,
It's their money, innit?
give money, innit? But I just think the way he did it was bad.
So
the way,
execution was poor.
like he does some good stuff, like he does like the gym stuff and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
Like if he got a group of youths off the street and was like, come to my thing, and then he filmed that and he done something like that, I think that would have been
different.
sick. Do you get me? I think that would have been
That'd
sick.
been different.
But just giving my money out of a window and saying split it, it's not like you're actually giving them any sort of money, bro. Like £20 a day.
life change.
Like how is that gonna?
That's gone on suits.
That's not God's plan, really. But do you know what I mean? That's not really.
God wanted you to have that
Satan's
£10.
plan.
Yeah, that's not really.
There's nothing positive like inherently attached to money. Like money can be used for good and bad things, but like the difference with the Drake thing is like he bought a week's worth of groceries for certain people. Like they could have had
Yeah,
2
he
weeks
bought at the
worth.
supermarket.
That-
He
that's
bought
what-
at the
that's the
little-
difference.
Yeah, the boy and his mum, I think it must have been a single mum or something.
Yeah.
And he gave him dough, and you see when man hugged him, you see obviously man's
Crying.
eyes, bruv.
Yeah.
And that's how
That
you
was an
know
emotional
it's legit.
sort of-
It was an emotional. Like, yeah, cool. You can go and get drops to make
He could have
yourself
been an
up.
actor.
Yeah, but
Having heard,
Nah, man, but what I'm saying is-
having heard Drake coming up, you hear him talk about he was in the same position. It was just him and his mum. His mum was ill.
Yeah.
man grafted to get to where he is today for Mumsy.
Yeah.
So we're seeing that again. He resonates with that, and he's gonna be like, boom, right. I don't want you to go through what I've been through.
So but the thing, because another thing is as well, it's like that. I feel like it's like if you're a celebrity or whatever and you give out money, I feel like, let's say Drake, like when he walks into that shop, if all his cameraman went there or whatever, someone would have recorded it anyway.
Yeah.
So it would have put out.
Yeah.
So it's like, why don't I just record it and let it get out on my where more people will see it? You know what I mean?
Saying that, agree with what you're saying, because that small action there, this is what I was saying about, inspires other action. That small action inspired people to be buying at cinemas, to get all these kids who couldn't afford to go to cinema to go watch Black Panther. All hashtag God's plan. Yeah. Everyone started doing good deeds off the back of it. So did it invalidate it, or did it give exposure to?
No, but you gotta remember, it was executed properly.
True.
No, but at the end of the day,
that's why.
At the end of the day, it's a business move. Drake came to his label and he said, "I want to do this," and they said, "Okay, we're gonna do this because this is going to get us views. This is going to make us money." They didn't think,
us the money.
you know what I mean? So,
but look at it this way.
Whereas Terroll lost £20,
Yeah.
whereas when he gave out that £20, he's minus £20 now.
That's chicken money to him, though, bro.
No, what I'm saying is, but he's not made any money from that. Drake has definitely made money from this God Plan video.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying.
He's made profit from it. Like a label wouldn't do it if they didn't.
There has to be. You have to look at the execution. If Drake just drove up and gave a bag of money,
I feel like people would still praise it.
Because it's Drake,
it would look trashy.
There would be a bit of backlash on it.
Meek Mill was
no, but he did it for a homeless man, making him do press ups.
No, not that.
That's why people are saying.
Meek Mill was one to this.
My guy, Meek, you know.
I think we should wrap it up.
Okay,
but
so what we
I
saying?
think I kind of disagree with it in terms of filming when you're giving. Because if you're giving, it should be about you. Like, I shouldn't have, if I'm a celebrity, I shouldn't have to validate to anyone here who I'm giving money to or what charity I'm funding. Like, that's not your business. That's me and my money.
True. Yeah,
so whether I'm giving £1 or I'm giving $1 million, that's down to me. So if you've got a problem with that, that was me bleeping out the expletive. You know what I mean? No, not you, but
You got $1 million though.
You know,
if you have.
If you got $1 million, just swing that.
Anyway, but on the same time, if you are gonna film it, it has to be executed properly. And remember, there was the video in America where guys kept going and giving homeless people white T-shirts. Like the way they executed that video, it made it look like, oh right, if like maybe I might want to do something like that. That seems kind of cool. It's well thought out. So you've got to think out what you're doing. You don't want to just like skirt. Yeah, hold that. Like it doesn't resonate well with people. So you're still gonna look how you're looking at that point in time.
I agree. I think you shouldn't. I'm not telling you what to do, but I just wouldn't record it. Do you get me? But other rappers, they record it. They give out money to like pull up in the road and give children £20, £50, and all that kind of stuff. So if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But I just wouldn't film. I just think it's disingenuous, and it's just like if you're trying to show people that you do stuff, you can create community programs that will help us.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like instead of just saying I'm gonna give money, but
Exactly.
Josh, I've got something to end on, so I'm gonna go with you two first.
Go ahead.
So I personally think that a lot of times it can be done for non-genuine things, but I sympathise with like artists and celebrities when they do that because of what I said earlier in terms of the pressure they face to do that kind of stuff. But like the overall, there is a benefit because like if I see that on Instagram or wherever or anyone else, they might consider doing that themselves. And so if people are benefiting, why not? Right, but like I do wish we could live in the perfect world where we wouldn't have to film it. I mean, the way you get around that, just to finish for me, is like don't just give money, like have some kind of story or emotional thing connected, link a charity or like represent some kind of charity or do some work with them if you actually do care about those issues. That's what I'll do.
Me personally, I feel like if you're giving money, if you want to record it, if you don't want to record it, like as long as you're giving money, you're not giving the money, then recording it and taking the money back.
Yeah.
And I think the action is alright. It's like you, but in reverse.
Why did you reverse that far? And he said, "Yo,
I bet you
Yeah, because like, especially for Terroll, because like I don't really watch him or whatever in it, but I feel like he's someone who's just been painted badly, but he has good intentions. So I feel like that act had good intentions, but it had poor execution. So I sympathise with it. So I feel like it's alright to record money, but like you guys said, make sure you do it right, or else you end up looking like that guy who's just trying to do it.
But you
So I'm saying like, boom, I don't think that filming it invalidates the action, depending on your purposes behind it and your execution. I do think as well that you see having like BBC Children in Need comic relief, they film it.
Yeah, it's like no one.
So that's it, that's me. Let us know what you think in the comments below, whether filming the deed invalidates the action. Get at us, we'll be back soon for more Unusual Suspects. Peace out.
Take care.